What's up everybody, welcome to PTs Only. My name is Tommy Gentleman. I'm the founder of PTs Only, the YouTube channel that is dedicated to helping PTs build, grow and maximize their business. So if you are looking to take your business to the next level, this is where you need to be right now. This is the Midweek Mash-Up. I'm going to be doing this every single week. You get a chance to ask me questions. So first of all, I had a question from @TheBootyCoach with zeros rather than O's. What a name, by the way. Great for marketing. And the Booty Coach said, as a new PT, how can I ensure my clients are accountable to me, as in what they eat and the exercise that they do when I'm not there? So what a fantastic question, because if you're a PT, you know that it isn't the hour that you spend with the client that essentially gets the result. It's the changes that they make throughout their life every single day to make sure that they get that compound change. Now my advice would be, number one, have the confidence to pre-frame what is expected. So when you first meet with a client, lay it out that you expect them to be accountable to this process. You expect them to follow your lead and make them know that if they don't do that, then how can they expect their result to happen? You can help them with it, but they need to stay accountable. So that would be the first point. Number two would be to get more influence over your clients in a positive way so that they do what you tell them to do. You can do three things. Number one, challenge them. So send them a text message, challenge them to do something in particular. So you might say, send me a picture of your dinner tonight. Challenge them, because that's a really good way to get that influence on them. Number two, set an example. So you could actually show them an example of what you eat, or you could show them an example of you training. You could do this through social media. No, you can just put videos up of you doing your thing. And that's setting a great example to your clients. And number three, actually teach them a new framework. So you can allow them to understand the reason why they're doing what you advise them to do. And then finally, you've got to believe in your own ability. You've got to believe in yourself. You are doing this job because you can change your body. That's something that you know you can do, and you've got to believe that and wear that here every single time you speak to your clients. Do you want to come through? You can come through. Yeah, it's cool. I'll just cut this bit out. Okay, question number two. This comes from @ChesPT1, and his question is about taking his business to the next level using online coaching. The question is, how do I advertise best for online clients? Now this is quite a difficult question, and there's so much out there, so much advice, so much information that you can get really confused with this. So I'm going to keep it real, I'm going to give it to you blunt, Ches. Number one, you've got to have a solid system in place. If you haven't got a solid system in place, it's almost like saying that you're opening a lemonade store and your lemonade tastes like shit. You have to have decent lemonade. So make sure you've got a solid system in place so that you actually have a product there for people. Number two, you have to build an audience by delivering good content. And you can just do this by just enjoying the process. Do this through your Facebook page, your professional Facebook page, and your Instagram. Just put good, useful information on there and people will start to take notice. The more people that take notice, the more likely you are to create a sale when you have it all in place and you're ready to rumble. If you rush into it, then it's almost like proposing to someone on your first date. You know, you don't do that, it's just weird and creepy. You have to build up to that and earn that level of intimacy, and it's the same when you're doing online coaching, online clients as well. And number three, make sure to increase your chances of success here that you niche in on a specific type of person or type of problem that you can focus on that is so much in line with your passion that it's just easy for you to produce content. If you can align the problem, their problem, with your passion. Yeah, everybody. This is Alex, by the way.
Hi guys.
One of our PTs. We're going to speak to him one day on this video. We've got an interesting story. But anyway, niche in on a specific pain and provide the solution. And if that solution is aligned with your passion, content creation is going to be a piece of cake, my friend. So good luck with that, Ches. Let me know what stage you're at and how it's going. We're all going to keep an eye on you, buddy. And number three is a question from my buddy, my colleague here at Reasons, Michael Diagua. He's actually fighting pro MMA on Bama in like 2 days. But he's also running a PT business, and he's given us a question here. If you've had a client for a long time, how do you find variety and keep it fresh and keep them engaged? So what a great question. Well, first and foremost, it's all about the result. So we need to make sure that you're tracking them on a regular basis to reinforce the fact that what you're doing is working. So I would recommend doing a monthly check-in minimum, maybe even every 2 weeks, to keep that accountability and that focus. So do the body fat percentage, the measurements, the fitness test. Give them as much stuff that they can improve as possible. Because if they go home and they're talking to their wife or their husband or friends or family at a barbecue, and they're telling them what they've achieved, the more they can tell them, the better. Because deep down, they're associating that success partly to you. You know what? If it was the most boring workout in the world, but it got results, they still might just keep doing it. But they need to know they're getting results. And you need to know that that's going to happen, right? But if you do want to kind of snazz it up, what I'd recommend is that 75% of the program that you tailor to them is like bare bones, like the backbone of what they need to do, and then the 25% can be a little bit of sort of bells and whistles. You do a funky warm-up, for example. You could do a little bit of boxing or MMA in your case as cardio, or maybe you could do a funky core session at the end, just to give them something that they think, oh, this was cool, you know, this is a bit different, and that can really help them get engaged as well. Whoa! So 3 points covered on this midweek mashup for PTs only. Make sure that you comment underneath this video, connect with me on social networks, use the hashtag PTLife. You can get hold of me. I'm just at Tommy Gentleman on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook /Tommy Gentleman Coaching. I look forward to interacting with you, and if you want to send me your questions for next week's midweek mashup, then go ahead. I always pick 3. I'll look forward to connecting with you. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're one of the good guys creating a change, people's health and happiness. That's all for now. Anybody knows what this is, drop me a comment underneath as well, because you and I need to talk. Bye bye.